Hey, what's up, everybody? It's Nick from MMA Pickles here with David Lopez, the flyweight champion of Epic Fighting Championship. He's about to go for 51-50 title this Saturday in Livingston, California against Mike Tibera. How are you doing, David?
Hey, what's up, Nick? What's up, guys?
Hey, so it's a fight week. How is training camp leading up to this fight?
It's been great. It's always good. I haven't trained as much as I'd like to, but the times I'm in there, I feel great. Feel like I haven't felt before. So very confident I'll take a win.
How much notice did you have for this fight?
I want to say maybe a month. It might have been 3 weeks.
Is that typical amount of time for our opponent?
No, typically it's a little longer than that, but this kind of just came about.
Is there anything that you're doing to prepare for this fight for Mike in Pacific?
Yeah, actually, typically I don't look at my opponents whatsoever. But I've never heard of him, so I was like, wait, let me take a peek at what he's got. And I saw that he likes to stand and really stand in the pocket there and throw. And it's something that I like to do. I'm a wrestler, but I do like to strike. But I saw that he's very quick and he hits hard. So I'm preparing for that. Keep my distance.
So you're currently, I think, about 10-1 amateur. At what point do you think you'll turn pro?
Well, the plan was always to turn pro by this summer. So that's still the plan. We're gonna get this fight was a short notice. I still have one more amateur fight that we've been it's been set for a couple months now. I was actually supposed to fight for Tough Enough back in March, I believe, but I broke my left hand in the fight prior to that. So I didn't get cleared to fight. So that fight fell through. So we just postponed the date, and I'm going to fight the same guy, but for the Tough Enough title. That'll be June 30th in Las Vegas. And then I will go pro.
Is that typical for you to line up a fight after the fight before you have the fight?
No, no, no. You know, um, it was just like I said, my hand was. I thought I would get away with my hand being broken. I was going to fight in Nevada, so I didn't think the same rules would apply that in camo. I guess I didn't think they knew about my broken hand. So I was going to fight like that and try to win that way. But there's a national database apparently, and they caught me. So I showed up and I couldn't fight. So yeah, I told my opponent, I'll fight you another date. Let's just wait for this thing to heal, and we're going to make that happen. So that's why that happened like that. But no, not typical at all.
Did you have to get any like doctor's clearance after you broke your hand to get cleared for this fight coming up?
Yeah, yeah. I actually just got cleared last Thursday. Um, so I was contacted by the promoter from 51Fifty. And I told him my hand's broken. I may or may not be cleared by the time the fight comes around, but I'll take the fight. And he was cool with it. And I told him, I'll give you a notice a week prior the fight in case anything changes. And yeah, everything's good. Got cleared, so I'm ready to go.
Were you worried at all if you were going to get approved or to fight?
Oh yeah, I was very concerned, mostly because it was embarrassing this last time where it was in Las Vegas, so I had quite a bit of friends come out, and I didn't end up fighting, so it was pretty embarrassing. I didn't want to go through that again. I didn't really make a big deal out of this fight either, for that reason, in fear that what if it falls through and I end up being this flaker again, I guess, right? But no, we're good now. We're good now, and gonna win.
Did that hinder your training at all leading into this fight? Your broken hand or not?
Yeah, I can hit with it. So my training, what it consisted of for this camp, it was pretty much shadow boxing, to be honest. And then I've hit the bag a couple times, rolled once or twice in the last, I want to say 4 months, and that's training. But once you got skills, they never go away. You just got to keep that cardio up, and I'm ready to go. So it did it. Yeah, it killed training, man. Killed it big time.
So you mentioned you actually broke your hand in the fight. At what round was that?
So I've been watching the video over and over, and I landed a whole bunch of right hands, real solid, where you can hear them. And that's not the hand I broke. I ended up breaking my jab. You know, my lead hand. So I keep watching. I threw a whole lot of jabs, but I don't know. I wasn't hitting very hard, so I don't know how it happened, but it ended up being my lead hand. Who knows? It broke though.
Right. I don't want to keep harping on it, but you obviously fought with a broken hand. So if something was to happen, it wouldn't be anything new for you.
No, it's fine. I mean, adrenaline kicks in, and you really don't feel much. I mean, it'll hurt worse after, but we all want the belts.
Right. This will be if you win, this will be your second title.
Yes, correct. A belt. Yes, I've won two other. I won the regional for the EAFL, and then I won the national title for the EAFL, but they didn't give me a belt or anything like that.
And then the fight that's lined up after this, is that for a title as well?
That is for a title. Yes, that is for the Tough Enough flyweight title.
And then you mentioned you want to turn pro after that. What weight class would you be competing at, since Camo is same-day weigh-ins?
Well, you know, I fight at 125. That's as low as it gets. I do walk around a little heavy for a 125, and I'm usually the taller guy in my fights. I've thought about going up to 135. I just have to get lifting, you know, into my training program. Really lift and eat well, consume a lot more calories because you know this weight cut. I don't like it. I don't enjoy it, but yeah. I don't think I'm strong enough for the 135ers just yet, as far as being a pro.
At what point do you start the weight cut?
You know, 2 weeks out, I'll probably be 20 pounds over, and then I'll just, you know, start cutting down on my intake and work a lot harder, and it kind of just, I water load and it starts shedding, and then I end up actually cutting weight, which is 10 pounds. I don't know, 2-3 days before.
And who are some of your biggest supporters or training partners for this fight coming up?
I'm sorry?
Who are some of the biggest supporters for this fight coming up?
My family, that's for sure. You know, they're always trying to go wherever the fights are, and yeah, they were trying to go to this one, so they're my biggest supporters, you know. And Sam Alvey, of course, I got to send a shout out to Sam. That guy, he's been in my corner for every fight. This one, he will not be in my corner. So I'm kind of like, whoa, where's my lucky charm? It feels kind of weird, but we're going to make it happen. He looked at my opponent, gave me a game plan, and going to execute.
Right on. Is there still tickets available?
I do not know. I have no idea. I'm sorry.
Okay, so you'll have to get with the 51Fifty promotion to find out. I believe there's still tickets available, but don't quote me.
There are. Let's just say there are. Go to the event. Go watch me fight.
I mean, this Saturday. Where can the fans connect with you on social media?
So on Instagram, it's David_Lopez, and that is DAVIT_Lopez. And on Facebook, David Lopez.
Right on. I appreciate your time this Saturday. 51Fifty flyweight championship against Mike Tabera, David Lopez. Thank you.
Thank you very much.